Zeke. even before your first career day in school.
Welcome to high school baseball on. And now, Michael Weber.
First baseman, Michael Weber.
Runner! Kick, the pitch, runner goes. This one in for a strike. Safe, a stolen base. Man at second, one away. The catcher getting ready to hit. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Bash down the right side, but foul. Today, of course, senior day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man at the plate, who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here. Foul ball there. One out with a runner at second. In the air, right field, well hit. That's back. Out of here. That's gotta feel good. A two-run blast. And they tie it up. It's 2-2. One away, runners at second and third. The catcher will hit next. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Touch up for us. Right guy, right place.
Now a long throw home. But it's offline. The run will score. Three-run game. It's 5-2. One gone and a runner on at first. At the plate, David Spanos. Fly out to center field. Villanueva coming on this one. Makes the grab. There's two gone. So up next, Johnny Zambrano. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There goes the runner, and he grounds it to the right side. Throw to first in time. They limit the damage here. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. Popped up to the left into foul ground, on the move. Pulls it down in foul territory, one out. Just what he was hoping for, throwing that high fastball. Weak contact, and they get the pop out. Well struck, right field. And that's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. The throw to second is offline. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. The batter now, David Spanos. Soft contact, in the air, Gonzalez. Whips it to first in time. The inning is over. Here's the left fielder, Ken Gamble.
You're in command. Come on.
The 2-2. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming around third. Here comes the throw. The tag, out. Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with 2 gone. 2 away here, nobody on. Now a chance for Brian Navarro.
Infield plays at 1 here.
Lays down a bunt. There with plenty of time, inning over. So no runs. So digging in, the catcher. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going. This one is labeled.
Get over.
That touches down off the base of the fence. Throws to second. Pulls into second with 2 gone. Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His 3rd hit for extra bases. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, David Spanos. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. This one's in the dirt. And the 2-1 pitch. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the 3rd out. 1 out, runner at second base. And the next batter, Ken Gamble. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. And the throw, he's out at third. Next is the switch-hitting first baseman, Michael Weber.
Be patient.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the air to right, and that should do it.
I got it. Mine.
And that'll do it. They get the victory on Senior Day. What a win for the hometown team and their senior class. The catcher, number 8, was simply remarkable in this one, helping his team get the win on Senior Day. What an unreal performance on a day he'll never forget. With scouts and college coaches looking on, he put on a hitting display for the ages, proving that he has the skill set to play at the next level. It's high school playoff time on the show. The catcher digs in now.
Third catcher, number 8.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
Dives, but it's off the glove. Gets it there in time, though. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Back to the top of the order here. Gonzalez will hit next.
The right fielder, number 32, Gary Gonzalez.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one away. One down. The catcher, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Can't glove it cleanly, but wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time there was to spare. At the plate, Joel Zapata. On 0-1, the delivery. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Scores with ease. The catcher, now at the plate. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Swinging a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. Snags it on the warning track. Welcome back to playoff baseball from Stellar Sports Complex. All set for the start of this inning. And now the center fielder, Barry Blunt. Not in time. The tying run aboard to start the inning. Here's the center fielder, Barry Blunt.
Let's get out of this. Take the short one.
In the air to right, and that should do it. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the title game. What a run for this team. The catcher, number 8, really struggled in this one, but most importantly, his team is headed to the state championship. I'm sure he'll learn from this experience and arrive focused to try and bring home the title. The high school state championship. So 2 down. The catcher getting ready to hit.
Number 8.
And that one hit hard and back up the middle for a base hit. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the move. Fly to left. Racing over to make the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Eddie Ibarra. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. 2 outs, runner on first base. The catcher now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Grounder to the left side. Knocks it down. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jimmy Walsh.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jimmy Walsh.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Botches it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back to the top of the order here.
Now batting
Stevenson
left fielder,
will hit next.
Michael Stevenson.
And there's a hit. Coming to the plate. Relay throw home. The tag out.
You're out.
Welcome back to Pine Grove Park. And here's the catcher, number 8.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Loud contact. This one's soaring. It's gonna carry. It's gone. And we're all tied up. That's gotta feel good. A solo blast. And they tie it up. It's 5-5.
Stay aggressive up
This
there.
one is by no means over after that game-tying home run. Drops it down the third baseline. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
Now batting third baseman.
Welcome back to the state championship at Pine Grove Park. And now, the catcher. Now a fly ball to right center. It's pretty deep. Makes the grab, one down. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around, just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here.
Runner, he's
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike.
0-2.
Throw to second
Hey,
and safe. And now another base hit could even this one up. 2 down and a runner at second base. Woody Ricker, the next to hit.
one.
Ripped to third. And that's it. They're state champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season. The catcher, number 8, delivered an incredible performance, providing the offensive spark they needed to take home the state title. It's a day he and his teammates will never forget. Next stop, the MLB Draft Combine.
All right, welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy, Harold Reynolds. Are you ready for the MLB Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got the top talent in the country coming here to the Combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
But obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts you just mentioned to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test. We like the old eye test.
Yeah.
And with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics has really taken over, and teams are really using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500, but another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities, clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour. So those are the metrics that they will be going by and being able to measure guys.
And what about days 2 through 4? What's unique about that?
Well, the uniqueness of 2 through 4 are games where you get all this top talent and they play together on the same field at the same time. So I got a kid from Florida playing against a kid from Oregon, and you get a chance to really get the true evaluation in games. So days 2 through 4 are games.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Should be another great MLB Draft Combine this year. We're looking forward to it, obviously. We can't wait to see who grabs our attention. We'll see you in Arizona.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes us. This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity, this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive performances that we've seen. He's got a short, compact swing, allows him to make quick adjustments. Watch how his hands beautifully stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive move to the ball.
That's nice work up there. The scouts love a hitter who's this polished already before he begins pro ball.
Such an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the bat. This performance could seriously elevate his draft stock.
Jessica, now we're at the catchers, and there's a reason why so many former catchers are managers. They have to have the physical skills, yes, but there's a baseball IQ that they have to have as well.
They absolutely set the tone for the team. Scouts are focused on that leadership, but also footwork, transfer, and accuracy.
I love watching them in action. They're like a hockey goalie. The great ones are never afraid to get dirty.
Blocking ability is a huge trait for sure, and we get to see that athleticism on display. Pop time is huge, how long it takes from receiving the ball to getting it to that second baseman or shortstop, and that can literally change the outcome of a game.
Jessica, your thoughts on the round so far?
Look, he's really standing out. He's showing excellent agility behind the plate, making throws with precision, handling pitches so smooth. It's impressive to see that level of skill and composure.
All right, back here with Jessica Mendoza. And Jessica, this young prospect just wrapped up day one, the hitting, the fielding. What did you think of his performance?
The biggest thing is day one, he got the nerves out of the way. I mean, he was able to showcase as a hitter and as a fielder, and knowing his work ain't done yet, he's got some games coming up.
That's right. These prospects on day two, they're going to be going head-to-head. Until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for joining us at the MLB Draft Combine in Phoenix, Arizona.
Welcome to Game 1 of the MLB Draft. And now at the plate, the catcher, number 8. This is a prime opportunity right here. That's towards center. Pena drifts towards it. There to make the catch. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Always nice to strike first and put your team ahead. Good situational hitting to score him from third on that sac fly. Robin Valentine will hit next. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And makes the simple catch. They go down in order. 1 out and runners at first and second. Now at the plate, the catcher, number 8. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. And a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores and they have the lead. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. And now, Alex Samuel. We're here in the top half of the third. Traffic on the base paths, a run already in to score this inning. Grounder to third, Valentine. Tag, and he's out at the plate. So 2 on and 2 out. And the next batter, Max Simons. 2-2 now. On the ground. Play made. That ends the inning. 2 runners left stranded. And now, Howard Jansen. The 0-1. Slice to right. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. To the plate. Safe. It's 3-2. 1 away and a runner at first. Next to hit, the catcher, number 8. That's a hit. Lead runner's around second. The relay, he's in there.
Yep, he made it.
Next is the designated hitter, Alex Samuel. The 0-1. In the air to left. Base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the catcher, Jose Urbina. The pitch, and there goes the runner from first. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. And now a runner in scoring position. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Kevin Iden. Trying to bunt for a hit. Safe, and the go-ahead run is on with a leadoff single. Now, the catcher, number 8. This one lifted to center field. Pena gets there under it. And now 2 down. Back here at Chase Field, on to the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Bob Conway. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Makes the grab, one away. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. This one is labeled. It's got a chance. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around from second, the tying run. 1 out and a runner at second. Next up, the designated hitter, Alex Samuel. Here's a high chopper. Valentine. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's the center fielder, Max Simons. And the runner takes off for third in the dirt. And he swipes third without a throw. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up. Lots of lead changes, a back and forth battle in the late stages of this game. Struck the batter out looking. Nice job. So up next, Andreas Pena. RBI knocked the last time up, and runner takes off for third. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No throw, safe at third with a stolen base. Now up, Robin Valentine. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate.
1-0.
Runner stays put at third base. Trying to send this one into extra frames.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
In there, that'll do it. In comes the winning run. Your final score in this game. Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine. the catcher, now at the plate. This one is labeled. Next is the designated hitter, Alex Samuel. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Wetzel gets it to first. It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. Runner at third, one away. Max Simons digs in now. Now a flare off the bat, and a base hit knocks in a run. So digging in, William Creech. And a base hit right there. Coming around third. Throw cut off to second, and he's out trying for two. But they do get a run. Digging in, the catcher, number 8. A double and a run scored the first time up. Hard hit for a base hit. Man on at first. And now, Alex Samuel. 3-0 pitch. And ball 4. 2 aboard. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Max Simons will hit next. And it drops in. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away, up by 7 now. So up next, Jason Gaucho. That's a base hit. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag.
Got him on the tag. Out.
Both runners able to move up. Aggressive play, and it's second and third now. One away. Back here in the desert, top half, third inning, and here's the catcher, number 8. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Clearly ready to swing the bat starting off this inning. Tough break with the line out, but a really nice cut. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. Runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Jason Gaucho. 1 for 2. Runner on the move. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. Safe at second, not even close. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Agustin Sierra. Drops it down the third baseline. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. Back here in the desert, top of the 7th here. Here's the catcher, number 8. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runner at second, 2 down. Hard ground ball, base hit. And here comes the runner. Scores with ease. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a... And the next batter, the catcher, number 8. And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Next up, the designated hitter, Alex Samuel. Here it comes. Out to short. Wetzel. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So they strand. Back here at Chase Field, bottom 9. Now the third baseman, Alfonso Serna Ruiz. Pop-up foul on the right side. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Louis Wetzel. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. And that is the ball game. Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to show out in front of the scouts. We're just about ready to get started. Here's the second baseman, Freddie Cedeno. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe, a stolen base. Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe. Bases loaded with 1 away. The catcher digs in now. Ripped into the outfield. And that's a base hit. 1 run comes in. The second run scores. Runner rounds third on his way to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. Alex Samuel now at the plate. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Max Simons. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. On to the second inning here at Chase Field, 3-2. And now it's going to be Kevin Tillman. 1-1 pitch now. And there's a hit, coming around third. To the plate, and he's out. Good defensive effort and fundamentals on that play. Came up ready to throw and made a strong, accurate toss to the plate for the out. One away and a runner at first. The catcher, the next to hit. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Labeled on a line to center. Makes the grab, 2 down. So digging in, Russell Lynn. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out. That ends the inning. The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got into position quickly and a rocket down to second base to end the inning. And now the catcher, number 8, 1 for 2. Out to center. Barrett settles under this one. Pulls it down. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 5-2. That's team first hitting we just saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something deep enough in the air. Nice job. Bunting for a hit. Throw to first in time. Barely got the out. Close play. Good idea by the hitter right there. He saw where the infielders were playing him, and he dropped a bunt trying to sneak on base. But he didn't locate it well, and they still got the out. This one is labeled. And it's gone. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead. It's 7-2. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Two away, runners at first and third. Johnny Whalen getting ready to hit. On the ground to the right side. And it gets by. In comes the run from third. It's a 7-4 ball game. The batter now, Todd Nichols. Diaz is just 1 strike away. In the dirt, but blocked. No action on the bases, 1-2 the count now. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner around third. The tag, and that's the ball game. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. It was a pleasure watching these young talents get a chance to showcase their skills and boost their draft stocks. I, for one, cannot wait to see what the future holds for these players and for our sport.
With the second pick of the first round, the San Francisco Giants select the catcher from the Central Region.
All right, we're moving along here in the first round, and it's a high school player taken with this most recent pick. Harold, this is a young man that we saw at the MLB Draft Combine. He got a lot of people talking about him at that event. He was great.
Well, the Combine is the reason you go there, to raise your draft stock. He was outside the first round, but he did so well at the Combine, so many eyes on him, that it took him and propelled him now into the first round.
Now we hear signability issues connected to him for a while. He is committed to play college baseball at a terrific college baseball program. What do you think will happen here?
Well, he's always been a kid who aspires for the top, right? He wants to be that #1 overall pick, not just a first rounder. So maybe he goes to college to chase that carrot and see if he has the possibility to be the #1 pick overall. But either way, I think he's excited to be drafted today.
Yeah, that's a decision for another day. On this day, he's celebrating being a first-round pick.
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 21 with Carlos Pena. I'm Robert Flores. A new top 100 prospect rankings has been released, and of course, there are some exciting new names to get to know. Carlos, what does being included on this exclusive list mean to these players?
Well, it's a huge honor, first of all. However, there are other things you have to deal with, like the hype and the pressure. So you have to be very, very, very focused on what you're doing and understand that just getting back to work is going to be key to continue the success.
You touched on it. Being a part of this list comes with extra scrutiny, maybe a little extra pressure. How do players navigate that?
It's difficult, I must say. I, from personal experience, could tell you that you have to kind of set that aside. You understand, you embrace it, you enjoy it, you're thankful for it. But at the end of the day, you still have to go in there and grind. Forget about all those distractions. Focus in the game.
Well, congrats to all the players that were on this top 100 prospects list. We can't wait to see how they develop in the near future and hopefully break into the big leagues.
A tremendous achievement for this prospect. All right, ready to go here. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Guy Lipscomb. This pitch popped up. There's one down. 2 outs and a runner at first. Next to hit, the catcher, number 8. A first-round pick in the recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level. Wallops this one out towards right center. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Runner around third. Scores with ease. First double-A hit, done and done. That didn't take long. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, Andrew Cachel. Rolls away a little bit. Two now. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Throw off line, runner scores. And they lead by 4. 1 out and 2 on. Jose Devers now at the plate.
4.
Now a long throw home. And he's out. Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with 2 gone. Good defensive effort and fundamentals on that play. Came up ready to throw and made a strong, accurate toss to the plate for the out. A laser into the outfield. That's out number 2. And he was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. Base hit! And here comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. It's 4-1. It's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. This one is labeled. And a quick out number 1. Clearly ready to swing the bat starting off this inning. Tough break with the line out, but a really nice cut. And the tying run's at the plate. This one's in the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a single could score 2. High fly to center. And that retires the side. So they strand. 1 down. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, number 8. That one ripped into right center. Should be extra bases here. Around first and heading for second. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Runner at third and 1 gone. Andrew Cachol, the next to hit. 2-2 now. Grounder to second, Watson. And there's 2 away. Next up for the Rubber Ducks, Guy Lipscomb. Hit to the left side, this should be it. Luciano whips it to first on the run. To first, nice pick on a ball in the dirt, and that ends the ball game. The catcher, number 8, with a terrific day at the plate in his professional debut. The catcher, number 8, fresh off his first. So up next, Joe Lampe. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Nope. Ball.
Safe at second. He easily steals the bag. This team knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here. The pitcher has to help the catcher by varying timing, stepping off, and breaking the runner's rhythm. He had a very impressive day at the plate in his Double-A debut, and I'm sure he'd like to keep that momentum going here. 1 away. The catcher digs in now.
No one better right now, kid.
Now batting, number 8.
Reaching for it and brings it in. My goodness, did he ever rip that fastball. Just a bit unlucky that it didn't drop in. Better luck next time. No outs, runner at first. And next, the cleanup hitter, runner on the go. This one's high. Throw to second, out. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side. Wallops this one out towards right center. That one hops against the fence. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double. He was all over that one. Great swing, everything right on time. He squared it up really well. No surprise it turned into a double. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Swing, soft line drive. 1 away. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, Andrew Cachol. And the tying run at second. Hard ground ball, base hit. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. What a fantastic example of rising to the challenge in a big spot. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. This next at-bat looms very large. Got the strikeout looking. Huge K there. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Now batting, number 39.
One and one.
In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Grounder left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To second, safe. One down. Next up, the designated hitter, Jason Churio. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. 2 down. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Dayan Frias. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. The runner moves up to third, and that'll probably be ruled a pass ball. Here comes the pitch. Oh, and he can't handle it. It gets away. The Rubber Ducks with the go-ahead run at third. Swing and a drive. In to score from third. And in the ninth, they take the lead to second, but it's offline. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I'm sure he's happy with that swing, especially considering he hit it 107 miles per hour off the bat. If he got it a grain lower, it might still be flying. This one is labeled. It's off the wall. In with a double makes it 2 on the night. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. Tying run waits at the plate. Lifted in the air to left. And there's 1 down. Now the third baseman, Andrew Cachol.
Here you go. Need you right here.
Ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. 4-pitch walk. The last one not really close. Let's see if he can get back in the zone here. So digging in, Jonah Cox.
Looking good. No one better up there. Huh, here you go.
Mace checks the runner. Back in safely on the dive. Now a flare off the bat. Leaping, can't haul it in. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 out. A crucial moment in this game. Here's the 1-1. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly.
Now batting, the left fielder, Wade.
Here's the left fielder, Wade Meckler. The Flying Squirrels down to their last strike. That one misses, and it brings home a run. This game. Final score here. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Jose Devers. 2-1 now. Puts one down in front of the plate. Goes to first, safe, and there are runners at the corners now. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, number 8. A frozen rope. And a couple of quick outs. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, number 8. 2 hits in 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Labeled on a line to center. And there's one down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. And there's a hit. Coming around third, the relay. And he's got no chance. He's out. The catcher now at the plate.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Out to center. And there are two down. One down. Jake Fox getting ready to hit. That one way inside. That'll back him up a bit. And it's a pop-up. And that's a foul ball. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, number 8.
Ah! 0-1.
Wallops this one out towards right center. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. But it's offline. It's 6-1. Picks himself up an RBI. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. Next one's popped in the air into right. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Runner at second, one away. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Cachol. Fly to left. And there's two away. And now the center fielder, Jonah Cox. Hit to the left side. This should be it. On to first. Ball game. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The catcher, number 8, the top prospect in the league. Jackson Clough getting ready to hit. Pena at first, 1 out. Popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's 2 away. Digging in, the catcher, number 8.
The catcher, number 8.
That one is absolutely pummeled. Bangs off the wall. He turns and heads for second. In at second with a 1-out double. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Soft contact in the air. Takes it to first for the out. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, Jonah Cox.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you right now.
At the belt, kicks and delivers. This one popped up. Pena. And that will retire the side. So no. Yohandy Morales, the next to hit. 0-1 now. Hard hit for a base hit. And here comes the runner. Here's the relay to the plate. Slides the hand in there and safe. On the board first, it's 1-0. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch and allowed him to go the other way for the hit. First and second, 1 away. The catcher will hit next. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Lifted in the air to right center. Makes the catch. Tags up from second, heads to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. So digging in, Nick Schnell.
Runner.
Pitch, runner breaking for second. Strike in there. There's the second, and he's out. I love the job by the catcher right there to catch him trying to steal. Everything came together. He popped out of his crouch quickly, had his feet set properly, and slung it down to second for the out. This one is labeled. It's carrying.
Get up. Get out of here. Get out.
Hits the top of the wall. Around first and heading for second. In with a double, makes it 2 on the night. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Runner takes off for third. That one out to right. It falls in. Throw to the plate. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. He's got some impressive wrist strength to be able to pull a ball on the outer half that hard. Not many hitters can do that. Now a pivotal. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Nice job behind the dish.
Hey, we need you right here. Here you go now.
And the 2-2. Fly ball out to left field. Lyle. Got it. Runner tags from third. Throw off line. Runner scores. It's 4-1. Runner at first with 1 gone. Carlos De La Cruz now at the plate. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, number 8.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up. You next.
That one ripped into right center. Tags up from second, heads to third. One out and 2 on. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Viandel Pena. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. And he's out.
Out on the tag.
Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate for Harrisburg, Jackson Clough. This pitch popped up. Settles under it. And that's the end of the inning. 3 hits in the inning. Here in the bottom of the 9th, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. Line drive, that's a base knock. Runner around third. Comes across to score.
He's safe.
The throw to second is offline. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing. Line drive for a base hit, headed for the plate. Comes in to score.
Right there.
Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it. We're in extras here, and now the catcher. The plan should be to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Here we go. Get down, get down.
Smoke to center, but this one's caught. That's the aggressive approach that's become more prevalent nowadays. Find the first pitch you think you can drive and take a rip. Great contact, but he wasn't rewarded with a hit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here's the catcher, C.J. Stubbs. Makes the catch, 1 down. Didn't get the hit, but that swing tells you how well he's seeing the ball. Winning run stands at second. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Fouled off left side. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. Trouble with the fastball here. It gets away. The runner moves up to third, and that'll probably be ruled a pass ball. Winning run at third, 2 down. Out towards left center. Going back pretty deep. Makes the catch. And we're headed to the 11th. And now the center fielder, Jeremy De La Rosa. That one finds the zone. To the right side, Higgins. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So no run. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position.
Here we go. No one better.
Swing and a high fly to left. De La Rosa on the move to the alley. Makes the catch. Winning run at third with 1 down. On a line to center.
I got it.
Snags that one. Here comes the runner from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 13th inning set to get started. Here's the center fielder, Grant McCray. Rolls away a little bit. And the runner stays put. Swing, soft line drive. Pulls it in, 1 away. To second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. And no advance on the bases, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering. That one's too high. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on.
1 strike.
Safe at third. Moves up on the pass ball.
No, that's a ball.
Winning run at third. 2 down. And that's too high, ball 4. Mlb25 getting ready to hit. Up and in. Already in trouble in this one, and now he's fallen behind in the count. Wouldn't be surprising to see the hitter get a little extra aggressive, knowing he needs to come over the heart of the plate. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. No action on the bases, though. 3-1, here's the pitch. And that's ball 4. Winning run at third, 2 down. This one kicks away a little, he can't hang on. No movement on base, it's ball 1. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. Behind 2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. Oh, that clips the batter, and this ball game. Top half of the second inning from Harrisburg. Wallops this one out towards right center. It bangs off the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Into second easily with a leadoff double. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. That's about as well as you can hit one on the inner half. Placed it perfectly in the gap with loud contact. Move to second, dives back in safely. Second inning, no score thus far. Right through there for the strikeout. That's the first out. 1 out, runner at second base. And the next batter, Jonah Cox.
Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Needs you right now.
This one to right. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Dalen Lyle enters the game as an injury replacement, taking over in right. Top of the 4th inning with the Flying Squirrels at the dish. Swing and a liner into right field. 1 away. My goodness, did he ever rip that fastball. Just a bit unlucky that it didn't drop in. Better luck next time. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Out. That ends the inning. 1 out and the base is empty. This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. That's a swing I'm sure he'll want to come back to in the video room and try to replicate consistently. Great rip to the opposite field for a hit. The 0-1. Here's a grounder up the middle. Tags the runner. 1 out, bases are loaded. Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, Jackson Clough. Fly ball to right. Jordan should have this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw home not in time. The run scores. And a 2-1 ball game now. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, number 8. And that's a base hit. Round second headed for third. Coming to the plate. Scores on that one. Got the job done to put him up by 2. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Swing lifted to left field. White. Out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away. Jonah Cox, the next to hit. Swing, and this one towards left center field. Brings it in. They limit the damage here. So up next, Jeremy De La Rosa. In the dirt, but blocked. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner stays put. Tying run waits at the plate. Popped up left side.
I go, you go.
And there's one away. And here at the plate, Jackson Clough. Here's a pop-up. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. Right side, and this might do it. Steps on the bag, ball game. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, number 8. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Wallops this one out towards right center. And a base hit, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. Coming around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. 1-2 offering. On the ground. Aruda. 2 down as the runner comes in. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation and come through with the RBI ground out.
Keep it going.
Get up, ball. Get up, ball.
That's a base hit. 1 runs in, botches it. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. He's safe. They clear the bases. And beats it. Safe. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Runner at third and 1 gone. And now the right fielder, Dakota Jordan. Now a flare off the bat. Reaching down, makes the catch. Matt Higgins digs in now. Swings and flares it. Base hit, run in to score. This 3rd inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. 1 down. 2 outs, bases empty.
Number 8.
And that one hammered. This one pretty far back. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Three extra base hits in this game now. He's sending that slugging percentage soaring. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Grounder to second. Aruda. There with plenty of time. Inning over. A double in the inning, but the runner is... Two gone and the bases loaded. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, number 8. Line drive. Fair ball. One run is in. Another run scores. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He's safe. They clear the bases. And the lead continues to grow. And next, the cleanup hitter, Dakota Jordan. Now a flare off the bat, and it drops in. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and the run scores. And it's 14-0.
Number 8.
One out, and the bases are empty. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, number 8. This is a terrific performance in this one. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. There goes the runner. In there for strike 3 call. Shows off the speed, and that's a nice little milestone he won't soon forget. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. And now the first baseman, Matt Higgins. Left-handed batter waiting. Skies it to right field. And that is out number 3. One left. The catcher will hit next. He's got a single, a double, and the hardest to get, a triple in this game. A home run would complete the cycle. This one is labeled. That's got a chance. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second on his way to third. Cut off. Now a throw home. Now he dives and gets the tag on him, and there's one away. They were trying to tack on to the lead, sending him home, but great job by the defense to snuff that scoring opportunity out. Nice to see a team this deep in the hole still fighting. Runner at second, one away. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, Dakota Jordan. To the right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. And here comes the runner. The tag in there, safe. And they extend their lead. We head back to the top of the order. Dalen Lyle getting ready to hit. Ground ball. This one should do it. Steps on the bag. Ball game. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Great